If there is one food ingredient that we must have, it must be salt. However, food with too much salt can be harmful to our health. Salt performs effectively as a preservative due to its flavor, accessibility, and lack of toxicity. For these reasons, however, we strongly advise you to monitor the quantity of salt that you consume. Here are 9 dangerous salt effects. You've probably observed that eating salty food causes you to feel puffier or more bloated than usual afterward. This frequently occurs as a result of your kidney's preference to keep your body's salt levels in balance with its water content. Additionally, the kidneys must store more water to make up for increased sodium consumption. Too much of this mineral is responsible for kidney deterioration. The very presence of this mineral in your food shoots up the blood pressure and leads to crystal formation in the kidneys. Too much salt before bedtime can cause sleep disturbances, such as restlessness, waking up multiple times during the night, or feeling exhausted in the morning. Eating a high-sodium meal can cause a dry mouth, leaving you feeling extremely thirsty. This could also be your body's way of balancing the sodium. You have to quit eating high-sodium items right away if you do so before going to bed. Excess salt in the body can lead to dehydration, which can cause headaches, fatigue, and dizziness. If you're getting regular headaches, chances are that the sodium in your meal could be the reason for it. Eating salt can cause blood pressure to rise, and headaches are a common symptom.
Too much salt in your diet can cause an imbalance in your stomach, causing nausea. It can even cause diarrhea. If you've had an upset stomach, or cramps for several days, you should consider your eating habits, and find a way to reduce your salt intake. Drinking plenty of fluids is also an effective way to hydrate your body. You all would have heard that consumption of excess salt can even lead to weight gain also. That is why the people who are trying to lose weight are recommended to keep less salty food items in their diet. Another adverse effect of salt on our body is hypertension. This is also because consuming an excess of salt will raise the blood level and blood pressure. This leads to cardiovascular risks like heat stroke. So, try to consume salt in a limited quantity only. The more salt you eat, the more calcium your body loses through urination. And unfortunately, if you don't have enough calcium in your diet, the body will take it from your bones. It will increase the risk for problems like osteoporosis. Stomach cancer, also known as gastric cancer, is one of the most common types of cancer and the 4th leading cause of cancer death worldwide. Several studies associate high salt diets, typically including foods like salted meats and pickled vegetables, with an increased risk of stomach cancer. While salt is important for our health, it's critical to consume it in moderation, to avoid these dangerous health risks. Make sure to keep track of your salt intake and choose fresh, whole foods instead of processed foods, which tend to be high in salt.